Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My last episode, previous episode, I was talking about spot trading. In this, I'm going to be showing you about future trading. Okay, so future trading using bybit, and of course, you want to trade future. For me, unlike spot, what to do on spot was buy low, sell high. But futures, you only the language is called short or long. Okay, short or long. But you can't do this without at least basic knowledge of charts. You need to understand basic chart analysis. All right. So this is like trading view where you look at the chart inwardly. Okay. So you need to understand chart analysis. So look at this is Solana, this is Bitcoin, right? So I want to look at Solana. Let's say I want to trade Solana. Okay. So for instance, if I look at on the daily time frame, market just closed and a new day just opened. So you see my chart. My chart has some mark. You will be looking like, what is this mark all about? Now, if you want to trade, the first 10 to 15 minute market opening, you have to be careful because that have not really defined the true nature of the market, as it were. Because if you look at it on the daily time frame now, this is a gravestone doji. This is a doji, right? Indecisive candle. This shows that a selling pressure was much. Now this candle closed bearish, right? So what you want for the first 10, 15, 30 minutes, the candle should decide where is it going to and where is it coming from. So what you want to still expect that this market should sell, right? Because and normally most people don't understand is that when you are trading, you need to have basic knowledge of technical, like if you are trading futures, as it were. So if I look at this market now, ordinarily, if I was supposed to trade this market the previous day, since the gravestone doji, what I do is to actually look at. So don't worry, over technical knowledge will not cost you anything. Okay. So that means ordinarily, when this candle open, I should be waiting for market to come back to 38, 50 on 61 region, so that to now look for my buy most times. So this is why trading is mechanical than the kind of hype people create around it. Okay. So if I take off this now, that means ordinarily, if I go 4 hours, I probably will see when the market travel back to the point, and then I want to be selling at my 1 hour, something like that. Okay, so let's go back to the day. Okay. So future trading is more mechanical. The way you can just trade your sorry. Okay. So you don't have mark this, and I probably want to go to 4 hours. Okay. So to see when the market return back to this point, and I'll be looking for my selling opportunity. Okay. So this is now where technical knowledge come to play. Then shorting the market and all of that. So now, so basic knowledge on technical analysis is required. You must trade future trading properly. Okay. So, but nevertheless, the so basic thing that you really need when it has to do this, that okay, I want to trade futures. Number one, do you know how to go about setting your parameters? in trading futures. Okay, like I say, future trader, where you come, maybe you don't even know which coin to trade, but of course, it will do you a favor if you really want to be progressive and consistent to have instruments you trade. But for people who do not know what to trade, so you can always come to 24 hours to see volumes, then see volumes, coins with their high volumes, coins with their low volumes for the day, and all of that. You want to come to see coins that has moved very much for the past of the day, and then that you expect some kind of retracement and all of that. So look at Evers. So if I go to my bybit and I look for Evers, so let's look at Evers, okay? So this is Evers. Okay, so even Evers that have been pumping, it's still pumping because it's 30 minutes, perhaps. Okay, so that means, okay, so let me just set a parameter you need to be setting while trading your futures. So let's use Solana. So first of all, as a beginner, first of all, as a beginner, you need to start using isolated, because, and I'll tell you the meaning for cross and what does it do. So you have to use isolated. Next, you want to set your leverage. Beginner, the maximum I recommend for you is 3x or 5x. So you can use 3x or 5x. So beginner, start from 3x. And I'm going to explain to you why am I telling you. Then the same thing on short, 3x. So you confirm. Right? You have confirmed. Now, so that is to say you're using 3x. So if it's not agreeing, you type it manually. Okay. So the scale could mislead you. So you can see short to long, then it's going to be 3x. Okay. Now, what's the meaning of all of those things? Isolated means even if you have $1,000 in this account, and when you want to set your trade, any amount you expose, if it's going to be liquidated, it's that amount that will be affected. But of course, you always get liquidated more. Okay, somebody using isolated will always get liquidated more because your liquidation price will be closer. So let's do this now. Now you have put 3x. So what do I want to do? Assuming I want to now trade. So if I say market is going to be going up, that means I want to be longing. If I say market is going to be coming down, that means I want to be shorting. So if I say market is coming down or going up now, so what do? I go here and then look at how much. So you want to enter the market at the market price. So most time, if you are, unless you have done your structure separately, so you want to use instant execution, which is market price. So how much are you going to use to enter the market? So depending on how much you have in your account, so let's see, and I say I'm using 26%, right? Or I'm using 40 something percent, right? Depending. So now, if that's the case, no problem. So, and I say, what am I doing? I'm shorting or I'm longing. So if I like, I put the take profit there, right? Take profit, right? So take profit, stop loss, okay? So now let's go and I say, okay, I want to open a long position. So let's open long. It's asking me, are you sure? I say, yeah. So I click confirm. Now listen, I've entered the market already, right? Then if you come back here, let's look at my position. So in my position, I've already entered the market. So I'm running, okay, profit. Yeah, so you can see I'm running on profit, right? So P and L, so I'm running on profit because of the price I entered the market. Look at the profit here. Okay, nothing realized, unrealized. So I'm still floating, right? So this is how you'll be seeing your market. So now, if you have not set take profit or stop loss, you want to set it. Very simple. You come to that your position. That's where you see. So you see TP and SL. So you now need to click on this plus sign, add. So I click on add. So you want to go there. At what price do we want to actually sell? Okay, or take your profit. Say at about, so you have options anyway. Okay, so you say at about maybe 24.9. Okay, 24.9 or at $25. Oh, this is Solana, 200 and 200, let's say 248. Yes, 248. What price is it now? Let's check. So 200 and, okay, 230, 230, 38. Good. So that's going to be 5%. So no problem to mention, right? Then go ahead and then put stop loss to 231. So you say it's going to be 3%. So you don't mention. Okay. So you put it, and now, so is it everything? Okay. So you put it, all right. So and then you go ahead to set confirm. Can you see now? See how this is? Can you see? It has shows on the chart. Can you see how it showed on the chart? It shows this is where the stop loss will hit, and it shows you the price. Okay, this is when the take profit will hit, and it shows you the price. So this is the simplest and the most simplest way of trading futures on Bybit. Okay, very simple. So you just trade. Okay, so we know we have set the market now and it's running. Now, what is the advantage? So when you look at it, is that the total cost, the total cost of my trade is 7.82 cents, $7.82. Now, so what's the advantage of this? So this is where we're going to check some things. They call it liquidation. Okay, so let's check some things they call liquidation. So now look at this. Look at the parameter here. Say, hey, Felix, you have entered the market. The value, the total value of the thing you are trading is 23 point something dollars. But because I use leverage, what I only take into the market is $7.8. Okay, so that's good. $7.8 is what I will stake into the market. So what's the implication? Because I use 3x, that is the leverage. So if I'm going to be making profit, I make 2%, I will not make 2% on 7.8. I'll make 2% on $23. Then if I'm going to lose, of course, I'm going to lose times 3. All right. If the market lose 1%, I'm going to lose 3% of my $7. So now look at it here. Liquidation price means if I didn't stop loss and the market go against me to the point at which the Solana price go to $157.22, my whole money will be wiped out. Okay, and what price is it now? 230 something. So that's far off. What made it to be far off is the fact that you use very low leverage. Okay, market price means the current price at which market is now. Entry price means where I bought from. Okay, all right. So now let's go down here. Now break even. So when the market 23.31 17, Okay, so you just want to be mindful of your liquidation price. So you can see I'm on floating profit of 1 cent. Sorry, about 1 cent 88 penny and all of that. So, ladies and gentlemen, to trade futures is very simple, but the risk management is what many people, you know why? Not many persons love to set 3x, 5x, and all of that. But if you look at it in the real sense, if you set 3x, 5x, it makes more sense for you because you can control your risk. Now, for advanced trader, you're not going to advanced trader. You probably want to use not isolated, but cross. And it asked me, fella, what's the advantage of cross? Cross will reduce your liquidation price, but the disadvantage is that it will be running on your entire money. So it's like Forex, it will be running on your entire money. The fact that you expose $20 into the market does not mean that it's the $20 alone it will tamper with. So if the market is against you, it will keep feeding, all right? It will keep feeding the trade from your available fund. Now, so the market will just be giving you floating loss continually because the floating loss has place to eat from, which is your total fund available. All right, so that's the only thing. But you won't be thinking of the liquidation as fast as possible. So guys, you can see we're running on profit. So if you want to show to people the profit at which you are now, this is how you click it and all of that. So I hope this is going to help and then for you to understand why we set trade in this dimension. So you want to learn more about how to trade properly and how to use your trading view to manage your trade and all of that. So you want to chat with us and then we'll put you on the right path to maximize your trade. All right. So thank you. My name is Midas Feljima. I'm the team leader of Plan B Express. Do have a nice time and bye for now. So, and again, sorry, you need to go to our comment section, register on Bybit, follow us, and like the video so that we can do more content for you. Thank you.